This segment needs no further introduction, but here is Cheryl Lynn with 90s Child.
Thanks, Caitlin. Yes, well, without further ado, the music kind of says it all. It was the catchy tune for Polly Pocket, which were these amazing line of toys that were released by Bluebird Toys from the UK in 1989. And, you know, what's there to say about them besides they were released in 1989, and if any collectors out there wanting to find, you know, the real Polly Pocket toys, the little ones were up till 97, and from beyond that, then you've got the larger ones which just don't have the same kind of, you know, charm as I think these ones do. Yeah. But did you have a Polly Pocket when you were growing up?
Yep, I had these ones.
Yep. So these are the ones that you've kindly brought in, and I'm so excited about them, Caitlin, because I've been Googling them and stuff, but to actually see them here, can you walk us through, the Polly Pockets that you got?
Oh, yeah, well, this is the snow one that I got when I was very little. It was the first one that my mum bought me. And yeah, they were actually quite dangerous for kids that were too young because, as you can see, the pieces here are quite edible. I didn't eat them though. And this was the special pencil case edition here. Streamline, as you can see.
So did you take this to school?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Pretty popular kid?
Well, actually, yeah. I think it started a bit of a trend with flash pencil cases, actually. So, you know, the little sharpener here and
the eraser.
The eraser, and silly me sharpened this pencil at both ends,
no.
but that used to sit on the top.
Yeah.
In a little house here.
I was going to say, how'd you keep your friends from stealing your Polly Pocket toys? Because you've got all the pieces.
I know, well, I had good friends, and yeah, I used to look after my things pretty well. Excuse me. And the little one here is a bathroom Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
And then she comes out of the tub, and it's a ring, which my fingers are a bit bigger now.
Yeah, you've got to love all those little accessories. So I've got your other ring, which is, I think, one of Polly's friends on it's either a starfish or a dolphin. Got a bit angled there. Oh, yeah. But yeah, and last but not least, one of my favourite pieces of yours is the Polly Pocket locket. I'm not sure if we can get a close-up on this here. And what was the story? Were you getting these for special occasions or just because? Or?
Yeah, I think a lot of them were presents. I used to have dangly earrings too, but they got lost. But yeah, did you have any, like the big ones at all? Or?
Well, I didn't. So I always liked the little ones, but I think my parents were worried that I'd eat them or something, so I never actually got one. So this is, pretty cool to actually be this close personal. But it's kind of funny that you talked about the eating thing because, you know, these are such great toys. I sort of wondered, you know, how did things sort of die out? Bluebird got bought out by Mattel in 1998. The toys, so over the heyday was about 1989 to 1993, then it kind of started dying down by 98. There ended up being a few hostile takeover attempts of Bluebirds until Mattel took it over. But I was looking up some news, good old Google, and in 2006, they actually did a recall in the US of 4.4 million Polly Pocket toys because they had 3 incidents of kids actually swallowing. They had little magnetic pieces in them, and it was causing intestinal perforations.
Oh my goodness!
So there was a 2-year-old, a 7-year-old, and I think a 12-year-old or an 8-year-old, and at that age you sort of just go, well, you should have known better what was going on there. But,
Polly Pockets.
Yeah,
so, that's some good research there. Oh, thank you so much for presenting this for us today.
Well,
and you look beautiful. You look just like a Polly Pocket.
A bit of context. So Polly had lots of friends. So there was Fifi, who had a French apartment. That was very cute. In her apartment, from the kitchen, would see the Eiffel Tower and that. And there was the Japanese girls. I've forgotten their names, but they had a little tea house. And my favourite one, which I really wanted, was the fairy set, in which you could spin Polly on a yellow mushroom to make a dance. And that was probably the reason. Innuendo like that, why they've sort of perhaps got less popular with parents buying them for their kids. But yeah, to the fairy Polly Pocket.
Oh, you look gorgeous. Thank you so much.